channel. It's your girl Kimmy in the building. Of course, you can't see me. Just listen. I wanted to talk about healing because nobody talks about how hard this part of the journey is. Like, I don't know anybody who is living in love and light and have not been through some type of darkness, okay? We are here on this earth born to have ups and downs. And for some of us, we have more ups than downs, but for the majority of us, we probably have more downs than ups, or it seems this way. So let's talk about this real quick. Being a completely healed person is just unheard of. It just don't exist. We are all still healing from something, whether it's trauma or abuse, okay? It affects us in many different ways: emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, and sexually. Did I forget a Lee? Anyway, clearly, it's different areas that we need to heal, different parts of our lives, from childhood until adulthood, right? And this is the hardest part of this whole journey, having to heal. You know, it's always easier for somebody to say it and to tell you, but to actually do it is another thing. There's so many unhealed people walking around today. And I feel sorry for those who think they're completely healed, because that's not true. We forever healing every day, every second, every minute. I'm not who I was yesterday or even earlier today. We need to work on this more. But I don't want y'all to beat yourself up if you one that's trying and it just don't seem to be working. Because it is somewhere, somehow, deep down inside, internally, changing you for the better. The first step with healing is to go within. Search thyself, be honest with thyself about areas and what you need to heal. And then know that you're not a superhuman. You're not a superhero or nothing like that. So you can't, you don't have kryptonite, or wait, that weakens you, right? Anyway, you don't have something to magically heal you. This takes time. It's a process. Years of trauma and pain and hurt accumulating could take just as many years to get up off you, to get out your spirit, to get out your soul. It's definitely not for the weak. Some people don't even want to do it, believe it or not. They don't take the time to heal. They don't care how they come off to others, who they affect, you know, how they hurt others because they are so unhealed. So then it's a whole bunch of hurt people hurting people. I know y'all probably hear a lot, different ways to heal. You definitely got to find a way that works for you. A way to work for you might not work for somebody else, or vice versa, okay? Second thing that you need to do is accept accountability. Accept accountability for the things you need to heal. in your life, the hurt that you've caused to others and to thyself. Okay? And the third thing you need to do is to not be your worst enemy. Don't beat yourself up because it's taking too long to heal from something or to get something together. You know, because sometimes it's you the whole time stopping you from the healing. Okay? So while you trying to heal, figure out what works for you and do it daily. Like I said, years built up, it's going to take years to get off. So this is a constant thing that we have to do, guys. It's not something you do once a week and then expect to be healed. It's something you have to work at every second of the day. I don't care if every 5 seconds you telling yourself, don't do this, don't go back to that, that hurt you or that hurt others. Talk to yourself if you have to, okay? Because once you aware of the hurt and what needs to be healed, then you can work on it better, okay? But you have to be honest. Like I said again, it's going to be a process. It's going to require patience. It's going to require you to be in isolation at times. Other times, it's going to require for you to get out and socialize. All that is a part of healing, okay? This is the hardest part about this journey, period, called life. It can be years of ancestral damage done that you are responsible for healing. You were chosen to heal that for your ancestors, okay? You might not know how or where this comes from or why you were chosen for it, but there's nothing wrong with trying. But I'm going to tell you something. It happens not just with you, but other ancestors. When we talk about ancestral healing, you just keep it going, you carry it along to the next person. And it's passed down just like that from ancestor to ancestor, the chosen ones, to break those chains, those family curses, that family lineage, that family damage that was done, those repeated cycles of toxicity and lower vibrational energies and entities that you have to fight and conquer. It's a lot. It's draining, and it's definitely going to take more than one person. So know that with healing, it takes a village. Okay? Some of us get it so wrong when we think we can do this all by ourselves. Everybody needs somebody. Sometimes it's just your pride and ego and why you don't want to reach out to others for help. So acknowledge that, be aware of that. Don't let your ego and your pride stop you from healing. Some of y'all so broken, so hurt, guarded, got your defenses so high, brick walls built around you so much to where you're not letting anything in and anything can't get out. And that's including the healing, okay? We are brought to this earth as humans, individually, to come together and help one another in humanity grow, evolve, change, heal, and just get through this thing called life. I need y'all to know that. You were not meant to heal alone. You were not meant to be alone. Although you came in this world by yourself and you're going to leave by yourself, while you're here, it's you and other people and a whole bunch of stuff to do. And it's not for no reason. You ever get sick of your shit? I'm going to ask y'all that. Because sometimes it takes you to get sick of your own shit. Or it takes you to get tired of being tired. It takes you to get to that point. Sometimes when you finally ready to heal, you going to know. Because you're going to be at that point where you just let go of whatever it was that was draining you, that was depleting you, that was hurting you, that was stopping you, that was limiting you, that was stopping that healing from taking place. And a new door gonna open. And a new journey gonna start with you healing that, whatever that is for you. Some people, and I always say this and use this as an example, gotta bump their head a couple times until it bleeds, until they finally ready to change something or heal something. And some people, they bump their head one time and they say, I don't never want to feel that again. Some of us stuck in this cycle where we never want to feel something again, but we keep feeling it and keep enduring it and keep going through it because we are hard headed. We letting that pride and ego get in the way. Or we just not willing to face the fact that something is not meant for us. And it's okay. Everything is not meant for you. Okay? Whether it be a person, a thing, a certain amount of money, a place, everything is not meant for you. Just because somebody else have it don't mean you're supposed to have it like that. And that's okay. I'm not telling you to give up on your hopes and dreams and your wishes, but I'm just telling you, recognize when something is not meant for you. Usually what's meant for you gonna come easy to you. You can't miss it. Not recognizing it will cause you to hurt you in so many ways until you finally realize that wasn't meant for me. So see, as many ways we can even hurt ourselves. So yeah, we got to look at all that. We got to stop doing it. We got to keep praying through it. And we got to fix it. And we got to keep doing this constantly, even when we get tired. Because it's only when you give up is where you will be unhealed. If you don't give up, then healing gonna come in due time. Some wounds we feel, some hurt, some pain, it never goes away. And that's okay. That's how heavy the impact could be. You ain't hear me. It never goes away. But I promise y'all, it get better with time. Give yourself time to heal from things. If you're getting out of a fucked up relationship, know that you can't just jump directly into another one. I mean, you can, but you're going to jump directly into another one unhealed. And you're probably going to be dealing with somebody unhealed because lower vibrational energy attracts lower vibrational energy. And the same with positive vibrational energy. It attracts positive vibrational energy. So, with that being said, yeah, sometimes opposites do attract. But 9 times out of 10, birds of a feather flock together, honey, sir. And if y'all know what that means it could be a group of people. And everybody in that group don't have to be the same, but they similar, okay, in a lot of ways. So yeah, saying all that to say this, you're gonna heal forever. So reward yourself when you do heal from something with positive reinforcement, some type of way. Um, Go shopping, buy yourself something, go out to eat, go somewhere you never been, pray, thank God, or do something different. You know, whatever makes you happy. Reward yourself when you do heal or recognize that you healed from something, or when you let something go, or when you completed something, or when you accomplished something, because that's important. It show you the milestones that you're not where you been. You may not be where you want to be, but you made progress forward. Slow and steady wins the race, they say. It might take you forever to heal, and that's okay. But again, long as you constantly working on this, eventually you'll heal with time from whatever it is. And I promise y'all that. Do not let fear stop you from healing. Do not let anger stop you from healing. It's important to recognize your emotions as well during healing because we have a lot of different emotions that we feel when we're going through healing, and they can fluctuate, they can be flighty, they can come and go. Controlling your emotions is a big step in healing, okay? Not letting them run your life, your pockets, your relationships, your homes with your kids and your family, okay? Your emotions is just that emotions, okay? It is vibrational energy in motion of what you're feeling, okay? So, with that being said, do not let a temporary emotion let you end up with permanent life decisions. It's very important to control your emotions for you to heal from anything and everything. You got to keep them under control, even when it's hard to, even when you don't know how. You have to be aware and try because acting off your emotions and what you feel is not always good. Sometimes you have to take a head over a heart choice or emotion. Sometimes you got to think with your logical brain and not with what you feel to gain clarity on the situation or the healing, okay? It's hard trying to heal. It come with blood, sweat, tears, bruises, bumps, lumps, bruised egos, vulnerability, nakedness, exposure. Comes with a lot. Embarrassment. Yeah, it comes with a lot. Still, don't let it stop you from healing. You ain't hear me. Still, don't let that stop you from healing. A fighter gotta be able to take a punch. You hear me? Or you are never a fighter. Usually, those people that pick up the guns are the ones that can't take a punch, quick to shoot somebody. Don't be that person. Fight and live to see another day. That gun, when we talking about healing, could be a trigger for you to mess up everything, okay? Recognize the triggers in your life when it comes to healing. Be aware of what triggers you, what takes you there, what annoys you, what angers you. All of this is important. And you have to eliminate it, execute it, walk away from it, or try to minimize it if you can't. Less is best, okay? Some of us so trying to heal so much that we isolate ourselves to the extreme just to heal. Unhealthy too. You cutting everybody off and everything out of your life is unhealthy. Yeah, I said it. Why? Because you don't live on this earth alone. You're not meant to be alone on this earth. However, you are meant to be born on your own and die on your own. If that makes sense. So isolating yourself too much from the rest of the world is unhealthy. It stops your growth. It stops your healing in so many ways. Because if you're not letting nobody in, how is that healing? That's just you not being open to the healing. But we do this sometimes as a protective defense mechanism, is what I'm hearing. Trying to protect ourselves can sometimes hurt us too. You could be so guarded, you don't allow somebody else to come in and try to heal you. Maybe it's because you don't trust people. You don't know their intentions, their motives behind the conversation. Just watch their actions because they speak loud. Okay. So that's really what I wanted to say as far as healing. People don't, to sum it up, people don't talk about how hard it can be. How in those dark places and dark spaces by yourself alone, fighting through those battles, fighting those invisible entities, those demons, those, curses, those hexes, those ancestral chains that's, not broken. The whole time you like unhand me, let me go, and nobody sees it or nobody knows. but you do. And people don't talk about being in those dark places. That is the greatest test. But you ain't hear me. That is the greatest test to make you your best version of thyself. See, if you never knew darkness or seen darkness or been in a dark place, how could you ever enjoy the light, the warmth, the joy? You can't. So just keep all that in mind when we talk about healing, guys. Stay tuned for more videos. Like and subscribe. I love you guys. Again, fight this good fight and heal. Peace and love. I gotta go.